We now go from a light spoof on marital bliss, to putting you into the mood for that darkest of holidays, Halloween. Our second play tonight, Lights Out, Murder in the Script Department. But first, this show actually started in, anyone want to guess? I'll bet you don't know. 1934. Good year. Do you know where? Right here in Chicago. I didn't know that either. This and was usually heard around midnight. How's that for horrors to go to sleep by? When Arch Obler took over writing scripts, his sound effects were unique and macabre. As part of the show's bio reads, never had such sounds been heard on the air. Heads rolled, bones were crushed, people fell from great heights and splattered wetly on pavement. Sounds like today's CSI, doesn't it? Although then, real bones were broken, pork spare ribs snapped with a pipe wrench. Cabbages sounded like human heads when chopped open with a cleaver. And carrots had the pleasant resonance of fingers being lopped off. Ew. Some of you may have heard the story before. Obler's celebrated tale of a man turned inside out was accomplished by soaking a rubber glove in water, stripping it off at the mic while a berry basket was crushed at the same instant. Can you imagine listening to this in a darkened room at night? Actually, Obler incorporated some of this trivia in tonight's script. See if you will spot it. But enough of comedy. We'd love to turn off the house lights now to enhance the mood, but then we couldn't see what we're doing. So we were going to stand here with flashlights under our chins. So please sit back, close your eyes, and listen to Lights Out.
Ironized Yeast presents Lights Out, everybody. It is later than you think.
This is Arch Obler. All this happened because one night I wandered into the script department of the broadcasting company here in Hollywood. There were girls working there, busily typing the scripts for our shows, such as Mayor of the Town and Mr. DeMille's Radio Theater and Lights Out. I had never seen the young ladies before, and they never had the misfortune of meeting me. Now, I came to the conclusion they half expected me to have a couple of horns protruding through my hat and carrying a nice long red tail neatly coiled over my right arm. At any rate, the result of that meeting, well, that's the story you're going to hear in just a few moments, after we've heard from that gentleman of Ironized Yeast.
Friends, are you too frazzled out to have fun? Too underweight and cranky to be popular? Too all in to care? Then listen. Very possibly, that may be due to the fact that you simply aren't getting enough vitamin B1 and iron from your food. If that's your trouble, try Ironized Yeast tablets. They supply both vitamin B1 and iron. It's Ironized Yeast's famous two-way help that's been of such amazing benefit to many people who are short on these substances, helping these weary, worn-out folks gain glorious new pep and strength and needed pounds, often in just a few weeks. That's right, the name is Ironized Yeast Tablets. And now, lights out. Everybody.
What time is it?
Only 10 minutes more.
Gee, it's been a long day, hasn't it?
I'll say so. If I never see another script or a typewriter, it'll be too soon.
Well, you were the one who wanted to get into radio.
Radio. Sitting at a typewriter 8 hours a day making stencils?
Well, you were the one who said it would be a shortcut. Some director would walk into the script department, see you behind that typewriter, and say, Where have you been all my life?
Mary, stop it, will you? You think you're so cute. I don't see anyone coming and telling us-
Girls, Bernice, Mary, after all, this is a place of business.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't like to be the disciplinarian, but this is the third time that I've found you quarreling with each other rather than working.
Oh, we weren't quarreling.
Perhaps not, but it sounded like it. You're setting a very unfortunate example for the other girls. I'm going to ask both of you a simple question. Do you or do you not want to continue working here?
Oh, we do.
Yes, of course we do.
Very well. No more of this nonsense then. There's a script that must be mimeographed first thing tomorrow morning, so the stencils will have to be cut tonight. It shouldn't take too long. What's the matter with you girls? Have you any objections to working late tonight?
Oh, no,
I'd love it.
Very well. All right, the rest of you girls, time to go home.
Yes, I'd love to stay overtime if I could type over her dead body.
Oh, hush, hush. She'll hear you.
Here's the script, girls. 20 pages, divided up between yourselves.
Yes, ma'am.
When you're through, leave the stencils on my desk and lock the door behind you.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, good night. Don't forget to turn off the lights when you go.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, girls, let's get out of here quickly so Bernice and Mary can finish their work.
Of all the knock-kneed, blab-eared, long-necked, pock-heeled
Oh,
ladies...
stop it, will you? Let's type the darn thing up and get out of here. Well, what do you know?
What's the matter?
Well, look. The script we're supposed to type.
Lights out, huh? Oh, one of those things.
Yeah.
So what?
I don't like to type them. They scare me.
Are you kidding? Typing's typing, no matter what you're typing.
Well, not if it's one of those lights out plays. Blood and people dying and murderers and worms and ugh.
Forget it. Just words on paper.
Scares me.
Type with your eyes closed.
Huh?
Listen to this. Note to the sound department. At this point in the play, I want the sound of a body being turned inside out. I suggest the use of a wet rubber glove to plant the picture of a human being deliberately turned.
Oh, stop it, will you?
Oh, for Pete's sake, it's only a sound effect. I was just reading it.
Well, will you type that script and let me type this? And don't go reading any more of it out loud.
Oh, all right, all right. I wonder what kind of a screwball he is.
Who?
The fellow who writes these plays, you know.
Oh, Arch Obler?
Yeah.
Oh, I like him.
What are you talking about? You never even met him.
Well, I like him anyway.
But you just finished saying you don't like this.
Well, I like his other plays. You know, the ones he does for the government. Good sense to them.
Well, personally, I think he's a wolf.
Well, what are you talking about?
You know, one of those werewolves. I bet he eats his young.
Oh, don't talk like that. He's got a 10-month-old baby. I saw pictures of it. It's real cute.
Well, I still think that he
Well,
is...
for heaven's sake, just because the man writes fantastic doesn't mean he's fantastic.
Will you look who's talking? Why, you're even afraid to type it. What are you afraid of, that the ghost will pop out of the pages and turn you inside out?
Oh, stop it, will you? If you don't stop it, I'm just...
All right, let's type. Gee, how do you like that?
Well, what's the matter now?
My typewriter's jammed. Can't move a key.
Bernice,
What's the matter with you?
my typewriter is too.
Like the fella said, c'est la guerre. Everything's falling apart. I suppose we'll have to use one of the other machines, and just when I was getting comfortable, I'll use Anita's.
Well, I'm going to use Evelyn's. She won't care what I do with it, because she's going to join the waves anyway.
Mary? This one's jammed too.
Yeah, so's Evelyn's.
I'll try Elle's machine. She's always boasting about how fast it is. Why, it's jammed too.
Oh, so's this one.
Well, what do you know? What is it, the typewriter gremlin? Mary? What's the matter? Your face.
Let's get out of here.
What's the matter?
Let's get out of here.
Oh, we got overtime.
I don't care. Let's go home.
Just because the typewriter jams up is no reason to have a fit.
Well, I'm getting out of here, and you better come with me.
You're crazy running out. What's come over you?
Bernice!
What's the matter with you now? What are you standing at the door with your back to me for? Stay or go?
Bernice, come here, quick.
Oh, for Pete's sakes, what's the matter with you? Why are you standing there with your hand on the knob?
It's locked.
What?
It's locked. Locked.
Oh, you are crazy, huh? Let me at it. Let me try.
Why is it locked?
Because some screwball janitor thought everybody had left and locked the door, that's all. Say, somebody out there, let us out of here. We're locked in. Hey!
It won't do any good.
That's what you say. I'll wake the dead. Hey, are you deaf or deaf or whatever it is? Somebody get a key and let us out. Hey, we're not slave labor. Let us out. What's the matter with me now?
Where are you going?
All I gotta do is pick up the telephone and call communications. They'll get us out of here.
Oh, yes. Well, we'll call them right away and then tell them that
All
we're locked in
right,
here.
all
and that-
right, I'm calling. Hello? Hello? Answer me.
What's the matter?
The line's dead.
Oh!
Oh, stop that. The operator thought we had all gone home, so she disconnected the wire, that's all. Oh, for Pete's sake. Of all the nincompoops, what is there to cry about?
Oh, I'm afraid.
So you're afraid, and I'm Queen of the May, and there are roses in the air. What is this all about? What's all this hysteria?
You don't understand.
I'll say I don't. Will you stop crying?
Oh, something terrible is going to happen.
What are you talking about? We're in the script department of a broadcasting company, remember?
Well, something jammed the typewriters. Something locked the door. Something.
What do you mean, something?
Oh, something, I tell you.
Oh, I tell you, you're crazy. To think I've known you all these weeks and never knew you had bats in your belfry. There's absolutely nothing that's happened.
Why did you stop talking? Answer me.
Telephone cord. Yeah, and it's torn off.
Oh, yes.
But I talked on this telephone only an hour ago, remember?
Yes.
How could it have gotten torn loose?
I told you.
Oh, shut up. All right, maybe there is something screwy, I don't know. But I do know there's nothing to get hysterical about. If this place only had windows, I could call out. Darn modernistic air conditioning. Will you stop moaning?
Well, you're scared too.
I'm not. Series of coincidences, that's all. What could it be? Answer me, what? Who ever heard of anything happening in a place like this? Well, what are you looking at me like that for? This is no haunted house. You and me and a lot of other girls work here, remember? So we're locked in and have to stay here all night. So what? The door's locked from the outside. There's watchmen downstairs, remember? So who could get in here to hurt us?
But what if the locked door won't do any good?
What?
You heard me.
You crazy kid. Look, desks and chairs, fluorescent light, modern design. Remember? We're not in a haunted house. Get that through your head. We're not in a haunted house. What's the matter now? Get all through, explain. What's the matter?
Something happened.
Happened?
Something in the air
What are you... Oh, for heaven's sakes.
over there at the end of the room.
The light must have burned out.
Oh,
Oh is right. Huh. Goes to show you how crazy you've been. A couple of natural things happen and you start acting out a ghost story. You should join the actors union.
Bernice!
So one of the lights burned out, so what? There's one thing this script department has is plenty of lights. Mary, why are you...
Oh, another light. I saw it go out.
You're dreaming.
I tell you, I saw it go out.
You're crazy. It didn't.
I saw it.
Now, look here. There are 2, 4, 6, 8, 8 lights in this place. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, don't give me any more of that lights out.
Another.
You're absolutely crazy. I'm scared just staying here with you.
Count them.
Why should I?
Count them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
Not 8, 7.
Gee.
I told you.
Oh, no.
What?
Another one out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, stop it.
Another one there. Over next to Miss Winton's desk. Another one. Only 4 left. Only 4. What do we do?
Only 4.
Who's putting them out?
I don't know. Another.
Oh,
Only 3 more.
if they go out, I'll die.
They won't go out. They can't go out. The switch. That's it. I'll hold a switch. No one can turn out the lights if I hold a switch. It's all right, Mary. See? I got hold of the switch. Nothing could go out.
Another one. Another one.
But I was holding on to the switch. 2 lights. 2 lights and then dark.
Bernice. Oh, Bernice, hold me. I'm scared, but gee, I'm
All
scared.
right, all right, it's all right. There's still 2 lights left. 2 lights. They'll stay on. They will. I know they will.
They're both out. We're in the dark. Bernice, where are you? Oh, let me out of here. I'm afraid of the dark. Let me out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we leave our lights out story of the murder in the script department for just a moment now. A businessman's neighbors in the carpool are waiting for him, and he says,
Sorry to keep you fellas waiting. I lay awake again last night, and I'm too jumpy to eat my breakfast. I don't seem to have enough pep and energy to get going these days. I wish I knew the answer.
The answer? Very possibly, it may be simple vitamin B1 and iron shortage, a deficiency that may slow down any number of Americans nowadays. Yes, there's such an easy way to get more vitamin B1 and iron when you need them. Pleasant little ironized yeast tablets supply both vital substances.
But what are they? Why are they so vital?
Why? Listen, when you don't get enough vitamin B1 from your food, you may lose your appetite, may not eat all you need to keep yourself normally strong and peppy, or what you do eat may not do the good it should. And when you don't get enough iron from your food, you may be weak and pale and always feel tired.
I get it. And you say ironized yeast supplies both vitamin B1 and iron?
Right. It's this famous two-way help that so many Americans who were short on these substances praise to the skies today. They tell of the wonderful difference in the way they look and feel and act. So, if you need more vitamin B1 and iron, try ironized yeast tablets. Then see if before long you aren't saying,
I eat like a schoolboy. And I feel so well that I sleep like a baby now. Jitters gone. All my old pep back. Thanks to ironized yeast, I feel like a new man.
And now, back to the story of the 2 girls locked in that room at the broadcasting studios.
Stop it, stop it, stop it. It's bad enough without you driving me crazy. What's the good of your crying? There's a reason. There must be for this. Everything's got a reason. I know it.
I can't stand it. I can't.
Those blackout candles. Stop crying and let me think. Miss Winton had some blackout candles in her desk. I know she did.
Oh, don't leave me alone. Don't leave me in the dark, Bernice.
Will you stop it? I found them. Candles and matches. There. 3 candles. I'll light this one and this one. Plenty of light now.
Who's there?
Nobody. There's a reason for everything I tell you. I know what it is. The electricians, that's it. The electricians didn't know we were up here, and they were testing the lights. They'll go on any minute. Wait and see.
You think so?
Of course. Look, what did I tell you? There they go on again.
Oh, look at the ceiling. Oh.
Oh, no. Green. The light now, it's green.
Green. All the lights. You lied to me. You said it was the electricians. Look at the light. It's green. It makes your face look green. You look dead. You hear me? Dead. You'll be dead, and I'll be dead, and we'll be dead.
Stop it. Stop it. You hear me? You're not going to drive me crazy just because there's something wrong with the electricity. You look around. Everything's all right. Nothing's wrong here. Nothing.
Oh, who did that? Typing. I hear typing.
So did I.
Oh, typing.
We just must have imagined.
Oh, typewriters! Look at the typewriters.
Typing. And there's no one. Who's typing? Who's typing?
I'm so tired.
Me too.
I wonder if he'd stay.
I don't know. I don't think so. Sooner or later, someone will come along.
It'll be too late.
Don't say that.
Nothing's happened these hours, has it? Nothing.
It will. When I get out of here, I never want to talk to you as long as I live.
As long as you live.
Will you stop talking to me like that, or do I have to say that?
Don't hurt me.
I'm not hurting you. No one's going to hurt you. It's just a trick. It's some kind of trick. The typewriters. Electric ones, aren't they? And the power. Something. It's got to be a trick.
You don't believe it, do you?
Believe what?
There's something in this room with us.
Where?
I don't know, but it's here.
What are you trying to do? Make me scared as you're scared?
There's something in this room.
Where? Answer me, where? It's just you and me, that's all. You're not going to scare me. I'm not going to let myself get scared anymore. I want to get out of here, and I'm going to get out of here while my head's still...
Yes, I heard it too.
What?
Something. A desk. Look, the desk is moving.
That one's moving. That one too. Mary, take your hands away from your eyes and look. Look, the desks, all of them moving. Mary, look, all the desks, who's moving them? Stay back, you, stay back. Mary? Mary, all the desks in the room, they're moving down toward us. Mary. Mary, open your eyes. Open your eyes. Please, you're not dead. You can't be.
I'm all right.
Oh, I thought
I'm all right. But what happened?
you fainted.
Did I?
Yes. The desks, they're all around us.
All around. You're the one who's scared now, aren't you?
You're right. I am.
I'm not.
Not scared? You?
No. It's very nice.
What's very nice?
You know.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
You know.
I don't know. Tell me.
So warm.
What's warm?
The sun. It's so warm sitting in the sun.
What?
Nice when the sun is warm, isn't it? I always wanted to sit in the sun.
Oh, no.
You can sit in the sun if you want to, Bernice. It's all right.
Mary? Mary?
You don't have to shout. We'll go home soon. Soon as the sun goes down. We'll go home.
Oh, Mary.
I was scared before. Wonderful the way it is now, out here in the sun. There's no reason to be scared when you're sitting in the sun.
Oh, Mary. I'd rather you be afraid. You hear me? I'd rather you be afraid.
No, the sun.
There is no sun. We're right here where we were in the office. The light is still green. The desks are moving in all around us and we can't get out. Mary, be scared. Please stop looking at me that way you are and be scared.
You say we're not sitting in the sun?
No, no.
You must be crazy, Bernice, because we are sitting in the sun. Are you crazy, Bernice?
All right, if that's what you want. We are sitting in the sun, dear.
I knew it. I used to be so scared. And now I'm all right.
You were right before. When you said there was something in the room, there is. I can't see anyone, but there is someone.
The sun is so nice.
First the typewriters, then the lights and the moving desks, and now waiting.
Who's waiting?
It's waiting.
Will we go home soon?
Yes.
When?
Soon. I think very soon.
I was very scared.
Yes, and when you get scared enough, you can't get scared anymore.
Oh, the sun is very nice.
I think I'm getting that scared now myself.
Do you hear something?
What?
Something?
There's nothing. Nothing. No. There is something.
I told you.
Listen to me. Who's here with us? Who? Answer me. What do you want of us? Please answer me. What do you want of us? I will sleep like Mary's asleep. When you sleep, you don't think. I'm not going to think anymore. If I think about it, I'd get like Mary is. No one would think. I'll sit here till morning with my eyes shut. Then when morning gets here, I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Eyes closed. Green light still shines through my eyelids. How could green light turn? No. Gotta stop thinking. Gotta stop thinking. Green light through my lids. Oh, no light. Open my eyes. Dark. The lights are gone. Dark again. Mary, Mary, wake up. Mary, the lights. Please wake up.
I'm not asleep.
Oh, I thought
The sun is very nice, isn't it?
the sun? You still think, Mary, don't you know? Can't you see? We're sitting in the dark.
Dark.
Stay close to me. If day would only come.
I know. He'll be here soon.
Who?
In the dark. He'll be here.
Who are you talking about? Who?
Any minute now. Do you hear him? Here? I think he's coming now. Yes. He is.
No, no, please, no.
You're right. It is dark. Very dark. His kind of dark.
Stop talking like that.
You can't stop him. No one can stop him. What's the use of being afraid?
Someone would only come.
I've been telling you, someone is coming. Right now. And he's sitting on the desk, looking at us. I'm glad he's here. He'll make my head stop hurting. He'll take me home.
The floor. It's lifting.
Yes, I feel it.
The room. It's turning. Stop it. Stop turning the room. Let me out of here. Let me out of here.
What's this, Frank? Have I got you down to a single oh? But don't overlook the terrific power of suggestion. You go into a house, you've been told it's haunted, and suddenly the normal creaks of the house at night become ghostly footprints. The patter of mice? Dead men running up a wall. Oh yes, Frank, suggestion from within ourselves has the proven power to kill. Now, I'd like to try an experiment in suggestion on our radio audience. Well, after you've had your say.
Today, many of you are asking, could vitamin B1 and iron shortage be what's keeping me underweight and under par and miserable? The answer is definitely yes, it could be. Of course, there are other causes where a rundown condition may occur. If you are in any doubt, by all means, consult a physician. But if you simply need more vitamin B1 and iron, remember, ironized yeast tablets cost but a few pennies a day. And what's more, you don't risk even those few pennies. For ironized yeast has been so successful in such cases that it's sold on this money-back basis. If you don't start to eat better, to feel much better, and go to sleep better, the cost of the first bottle will be refunded to you in full by Ironized Yeast, Box IY, Rahway, New Jersey. And now, what about this message and suggestion?
Well, my stories are only suggestions, John. They're meant to paint a picture that should raise the hairs on the back of your neck, open your eyes wide, and hear things that aren't there. It's a way of visiting a haunted house for Halloween without leaving your living room. And speaking of living rooms, John, what may we dial in on our radios next month to hear another Riverside Township radio play?
Oh, that's an easy one to answer. But first, and here we go again, I'd like to introduce the cast of your play tonight, if you don't mind.
Be my guest.
Well, the one responsible for the scary script within a script is Mr. Arch Obler, tonight played by Jay Summerfield. The role of the two young ladies frightened out of their skins was recreated by Donna Imsmeyer as Mary and Ellie Babka as Bernice. Their supervisor was Nell Brennan. And the newscaster who brought you the 10 o'clock news flash was Sue Gudzinski. The man to whom you might say was responsible for the earthquake was our sound man, Tom Lenz. And if you ever feel too frazzled out to have fun, too underweight and cranky to be popular, too all in to care, just ask our Andre Dixon what ironized yeast can do for you. His advice will be free. We also wish to thank our technical staff, John V. Gelsomino, and his assistant, Joe Macchia. Who turn all those dials and plug in all those cords to make our show work. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate the support of the Riverside Township Board and its members, and remind you to watch these programs on Local Network 6 if you're able, and also on the internet at www.riversideradio.net. Those red papers on the table over there have that written down for you.
John, what's on next month?
Don't worry, Jay. I didn't forget. On Friday, November 20th, that's 1 week earlier than we normally air, our shows will be two companion pieces never heard before from our stage. It's My Favorite Husband, which originally starred Lucille Ball, and The Whistler, the sheriff's assistant. So please mark that date on your calendar, Friday, November 20th, 7:30 p.m., right here, second floor auditorium of this beautiful Riverside Township Hall. On behalf of all of us, I wish you a happy Halloween and a reminder as you leave here to be afraid. Be very afraid. Good night, everyone. This is your announcer, John Worth.